Okay, abusia eye petition bi asanso every out of ma eno NHS project e dey ato ye screen no enchen e dey amam na momien ready eye dey edaso no IMANI petitions CHRAJ to investigate Mensah led EC for alleged constitutional, statutory and administrative breaches in sale of electoral equipment for scrap. Abusia petitioner Mensah so yede abono no enti no John Dramani Mahama ene ne Akuffo we dey HSS CHRAJ and omo petition say omo nyesa investigation na electoral equipment ben ena Mensah akoton a abusia sisi ano eno ho nsem ena efra to for ma yede brema breaking news ya project e dey ato ye screen enchen no na yensem mre no ye beda ma asesa mo jepini ba weti sa breaking news we my Rashford K Boache ono so ne panelist for bi e de ensem twetwen bi aba beto bi amom yenko na yenko nkotie saa ensem no bi nso e wo ho medamase
saa no ma we na meye I ntimi gidi say iska me ba baji wo ho no metumi atua within this set period enti conditionalities na omo chiroko ye no ana say the IMF bi say omo say kwan be na mbefa so atua taxes ahodo a omo fi so ombenya ska ba bi ombenya ska na fi no omo chocho kwa na covid ne ka ho bi a omo ankasa so omo hwe covid de eba mu no any other revenues na omo generate omo fi so omo de betumi atua no na covid ne bom bi. Thankfully the covid your friends IMF program no I'm say the last tranche no emu bi aba and very soon the program of the IMF no, may end and I want to believe say the mid-year budget no omo ba be ready. COVID no will be a thing of the past. No matter what it takes, the COVID will be taken off. And yet, as someone, ya can't hold that crop and can make us a COVID no. Your money stay na your Mahama care tax. Nanka, Saskano, enko Mahama care no. Because I can bet you say Mahama care no. E beyi nipa dodo na fi wo e ha mo. E beyi nipa dodo na fi ewu ankombe wuntem. Saa kwa no be yi wo mo afiri mu be bua nkrofo be brasa bia nke bia ani ho ankomo kɔ wo yankomo be wu be bua nkrofo be bia yare bi a NHS no encover na edokro wo mo no be bua mo ma omo nkwa aye kwantenten nti this is sanke be scrap covid nkwa sanke ankoye de say a campaign promise na ye no bi anim say covid ne be ye fi ho anka meka say wonye appeal to the people of this country. Say anka was stress a particular levy no it didn't need a best son because COVID a twem near no Mahama care levy anka a bako cancer can na emma is a pudu a yashan cry emroso and the balance I think Mahama has been very honest to this country. We have seen probity, accountability and transparency PNDC no espouse if you have do NDC no I think say this is the time we are even living it. The probity, accountability, and transparency. No, and I'm say AD him say because you see, how many countries now been we are see? Any Africa we are see. Attorney General, obesore no abe brief the stakeholders say. Asem we are meditating time ye, and asem we are beto manum. Biase na madu biase na madu. Hardly. Right, Attorney General Mensah. Yeah. And I have not witnessed any African country or yes sir at this material moment. Neither have I witnessed it anywhere in the world. It's a big plus for Ghana in terms of our democracy. This said the attention now office sabi NDC ne woso. The baby ano enye papa and emfa. Otherwise, Ura Mahama has shown true leadership since he came. And of course, this is the best time for him. He has every your friend is saying opportunity to reset this country as he has promised now. If he is not able to reset the country, not just a be economically, but say want to me reset every facet of our economic endeavors. A be hard power. As we speak, if you look at the fiscal discipline, experiences is here. It tells you clearly say government whose eyes is on the ball is ruling this country. Government who wants to see say the past fiscal indiscipline we would gravel it down and ensure say we will lift up the game to make sure say Ghana for whom harm. Look at the exchange rate; it is coming down, right? It tells you that monetary policies are being put in place. Yet there was projection for the Bank of Ghana to make losses up to 2026 or so, no 2027. And so as to speak, the Bank of Ghana governor has come out to say there will be no more losses going forward from 2025. It tells you say they have been able to put proper economic management team together. They've been able to ensure that there's fiscal discipline, monetary discipline. Ebema abano and omano ejran na so. Gold board will play a big role. And we share a ura kesela to force and so. The way I want to na namono. Of course, ye na ejitum say aban that dano boka be breguho. DDEP ni hwano manoma ene ye international data no omo amamo boninti omuntumi entria. Na sa kani nyina egu hwa ye ntria ye. To be very honest with you, say sha say enne ye tua sa kan mu nyina exchange rate na be so. But knowing this government for who they are, somebody who is not an economist as president, who was the vice president and supervised over the economy to thrive at the time, will be fair. Now exchange rate to the dollar, CD to the dollar, no, was just about 4.2. Yes, maximum. Now on economist compared to Obia no or ye economist, what be my theories ana or buy the economy sank to its lowest point. Indeed, if such a person who was in charge of the a chairman of the economic management team, not only economist, not ene wababedi konya bim as president, not a vice so ye astute your friend is saying academic and I say academia as they put it. Now, fortunately for us, no, wakonya obia on also waye deputy finance minister. Now he knows how to play the game. No, so I be so see anymore. No. My brother, I am confident passe Ghana be found into my prefer. I want to believe strongly say by the time Mahama be in a tenure of office for this the next 4 years no. Na be a dollar no e be a 10 kra na say be a you drew and I say be back down
by 2028 you know.
Yes, and if you look at the agriculture policies omodia go akwemu so no say omudi so na omode farm implement ne ba the value addition machines ne ba, it means is say agriculture is going to take a center stage of our economic endeavors and that will show up every part of our system. All shocks are Emma or man hochin with Casino, a bit me akushino. We are not so free. So we share a friend saying, sa tax year or the minus year, big minus no. And also a be rekis iska into the system to ensure say omano ebeyan and toba pa efra. And to say one of the good mines, Dama or something stand to be correct, also on renew contract.
Yeah.
So see yano I started a church on some crackoma a foreign mo say Mahama pese oje sa gold mines nifi foreign companies nesem say Ura Mahama to me massa gold mines no e be state owned na state nankasa mine na yankasa ye krokra ye no mana gold board and so hwese ye beto na yakra bi wo ha in terms of reserves na ya de bi nso akwamano ne enche bia Ghana will be a country to want to come and live in. Now I cannot wait and sit here now in the next 2-3 years no yabeka chem so Burkina Faso etwa Ghana in terms of economics omo progress in development infrastructure ebe me yapa but the speed at which Burkina is going no say anye ye normal ye nya a president like John Dramani Mahama. Now one spearheading norma ama the economic situation of this country anya better. Now you the needed infrastructure for the country to take off again. Burkina be trying. She machines are who pa a bit more Ghana. October, November. Echo Burkina. Nina most of them for construction, any value addition. For farms, planters, plowers, sprinklers, need be BRB, be trail. Say back tipper trucks, graders, excavators, and you see, the state is in charge of the road construction in Burkina Faso as we speak, because almost say almost the locals now, individuals near the man, almost chair.
Okay.
They don't want to give it to foreigners. Until the state is in control. Now, what should the thickness of the Omo asphalt now compared to Ghana? Ayama kwa brand contract. Say we are Ghana ni Yamano contract. Now, of course, Samia to Aguso in Suto Yana. These are some of the corruption. About way I want to believe so. But check it. Now going forward, no more power there to acquire. Ghana ni be benefit. Health sector. America will account the O2. Agri sector, the way we are Rekupoku, Otumrika, road sector, Abuja, Baby on them, education, so Ura Haruna, and also Yanadi, foreign affairs. I want to end local government, Ahmed. All the appointees, because there's a caveat to their portfolio, you know. Everybody want to make sure, say, obey Juma, Amana benefited, not he himself and herself, but Ghana, to ensure, say, the president's vision for Ghana, no, Ebebaso. Right. And I am very optimistic. In this 120 days, it gives me a lot of hope, say, going forward, no. Normal akesi na ABCC wo Ghana in terms of development in infrastructure, our health sector, educational sector, and and Your Excellency, I think, sir, you've done a yeoman's job compared to the previous administration. It took you almost 9 months to form a government. It was serious. And you see, when you promise, say, you can run 2,000 miles. Now, a beer, and as a we be constructed a coin, 2,000 kilometers. Now, sa coin 2,000 kilometers. No, a beer what to me are constructed. I be drew 1,800 kilometers. Now, si kana would they be constructed sa coin. It's kind of crop less, but the quality of the road, no. Solid. It been a year who appointees or promises 60.
Yeah.
Or 56.
Yeah.
And I would team was on for 4 number.
4 years old, the back.
And what piano the back count because or the count just a Akrugu and a constituency a son. A be an ass or consider Sauma.
Yeah, on Van
Nothing so.
Called Juma de Jumo.
Will be to say Uraja Chiqueson. Or no so named Persuasion. I think that man has a lot. None can also a honor. And also money BB.
Yeah. And
kind of minimum with these people I'm only mentioning because my tipa say I could go on one son.
Yeah, the constituency.
The biggest also
is
and such a person, she must have a ministerial portfolio, a beboa among Akuffo say, okay, yeah, so yeah, minister with this area, no more boa, I'm a party, no so Akoso. And so yes, obet media, so I can say maybe 56 now media lead. Yeah, reshuffle or more motivation. They also get their
share health of you my deputy my deputy health.
Yes, we need what I'm saying a better internal, you know, say what we need normal air cost lobby in normal. But yes, even
120 days in the best one matching.
Even without that, no, look at the way they are working. Into 120 days, it has produced good results and not dear. And no, be BRL Becca and produce good results, no. And the name say a time of time party, no. Enough resource has been produced for us to rate this government a par excellence, Medase.
Okay. Medase, Yanko, I'm commercial break, mra. Yanko commercial break, mra. Yaba na yahuhawa. Yanko commercial break, mra. Yaba na yahuhawa. Enema sifatie. Ufun ekita. Obeka susanzo ufla neme. Over here, phones and zones and the young commercial break.
Gasaba. Smoke from firewood and charcoal is harmful and as damaging to our lungs as cigarettes. It can cause heart diseases leading to stroke and may even affect our eyesight in the long run. Grandmothers, mothers, sisters, wives, men, caterers, and everyone still cooking with charcoal, let's switch to LPG gas. The National Petroleum Authority has introduced the cylinder recirculation model in collaboration with local partners to make gas more accessible
in their own businesses. Ladies, their businesses will be selected based on their scalability, sustainability, and their potential for job creation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an ambitious undertaking, but it is necessary if we are to secure a prosperous and resilient future for the youth of Ghana. But let me point out that this program is not like others that were announced in the recent past with a lot of fanfare, but proved to be mirages without adequate funding to sustain them. Ejumaura is fully funded with adequate allocation. Ejumaura is fully funded with adequate allocation provided by the Ministry of Finance in the 2025 budget. My young brothers and sisters, many big businesses of today were the startups and micro enterprises of yesterday. The Ejumaura program is designed to be inclusive. It's designed to be youth-led. It's designed to be Ghanaian-owned. And so you must be a Ghanaian to be part of the Ejumaura program. And the Ejumaura program is regardless of your educational background. You can have little formal education, but you can become an entrepreneur, and the Ejumaura will help you to do that. Whether you are university graduates, you graduated from technical school, vocational school, alumni, you are a senior high school leaver, or even those with little or no formal education, you will have equal access to opportunities under this program. In line with my government's commitment to inclusivity and equity, I wish to announce that at least 60% of the beneficiaries will be drawn from women and girls, especially in male-dominated trades, will be drawn from persons living with disability, will be drawn from unemployed and underemployed youth, will be drawn from out-of-school youth, will be drawn from rural and vulnerable populations, will be drawn from youth in conflict-affected areas, would also be drawn from youth who were formerly engaged in illegal mining activities, popularly known as galamsey, and other marginalized and underserved groups. And so for youth who come from mining communities and were involved in galamsey, we want to shift them away from galamsey, so we'll prioritize them to be able to set up their own businesses. Ladies and gentlemen, through this, we aim to significantly reduce Ghana's youth employment rate and contribute meaningfully to reducing the global NEET indicator. And NEET means not in employment, not in education, or not in training. We intend to reduce it through this program. My younger brothers and sisters, we're all not born to be employees, to work for someone else. We can also be job creators. We can also be employers to employ other people. The NABE, operating under the newly established Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment, will spearhead the implementation of the Ejumaura program. Their businesses will be selected based on their scalability, sustainability, and their potential for job creation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an ambitious undertaking, but it is necessary if we are to secure a prosperous and resilient future for the youth of Ghana. But let me point out that this program is not like others that were announced in the recent past with a lot of fanfare, but proved to be mirages without adequate funding to sustain them. Ejumaura is fully funded with adequate allocation. Ejumaura is fully funded with adequate allocation provided by the Ministry of Finance in the 2025 budget. my young brothers and sisters, many big businesses of today were the startups and micro enterprises of yesterday. The Jumara program is designed to be inclusive. It's designed to be youth-led. It's designed to be Ghanaian-owned.
Okay, 90.5 FM Sunye. Yasaba from Justice Yaboa. I am a member of the NDC, Federation Movement Ghana Force. So, one more president, no.
Progressive Federation.
Progressive Federation. The progressive in my year frame. I mean, person be progressive.
Movement, of course, no person will be progressive. And to us, stack here, you know your problem. What's stack? You know, that's your problem. Yes.
Yanko, you name 120 days of President Mahama. You share so far the success story, and one of the other ministries be a face, be a minister, be a face so far. The money mono, we don't pick it's early days yet to even assess all of them because budgetary allocation. No, so can't share that ministries was another day. But you share 120 days.
Okay. Mame fa konya we so na menchia watiefo nyina.
Omojoso.
120 days.
Yeah.
Omampeni John Dramani Mahama. Addo can say within 120 days obey.
Yeah.
And you will be a honswa one can't but why.
Yeah.
Enti minim say yemfen free your car so obey. Okay. Omampeni John Dramani Mahama catch Ghana for say within 120 days. Or no Omampeni John Dramani Mahama.
Okay, abusuya wene ensema ekoso ewo political highway so Mensah and ya petition CHRAJ say onye some investigation about some electoral equipment and some constitutional administrative breaches there abusuya enye asem keto atwa ebeda mase some POG Media so medamase